Hey, sorry I'm late. In case you haven't, I don't think I heard you. You guys heard this last time, but like, I just finished eating, literally. And then I lost my water, and then I lost the pen. And I should turn off that light. I'll be back in a second. Okay, hello. Hey. No, I didn't see the whole chat you guys had. What was going on up there? Whoa, I found candy corn bag. Oh, you thought you found it, but it was a Cheeto bag. Interesting. Didn't look into your eyes, and the sky's the limit. Did you guys see the moon tonight? Oh, the moon was nice. It was the blue moon, I believe. So called like, sorry. It's also called like the hunter's moon, I think. I think. Yes. Okay, cool. I saw it. It's definitely blue through the camera, but it's so bright and beautiful. Sorry for being late again. Like I said, I just finished eating like the minute after. No, I didn't see the whole chat. I can't see through the whole chat. What do you mean? Oh, thank God you didn't see the whole chat. What happened? Ah, sorry to hear that, Thomas Jefferson. There's always breakfast. There's always lunch and dinner. I don't know what time it is over there, but over here, it is well past dinner time. It's like 12:05. I gotta get this set up. Don't look through it. Eat my dude. Don't look through it. Wait, what? I can't eat it. Please don't eat it. Oh, please don't look through the chat. I probably will later. You're tempting me. 1:05 for you. Lucky you. Oh, I just turned midnight. Happy Halloween, everyone. No, no, that's the wrong image. It's gone. Yes, it's gone. Okay. I'm just getting the sketchbook ready. Alright, I look forward to that show later. And here we are. Let me see if it fits. It fits perfectly. That's what I like about the chat. Mary Thunder and Heather Duke. The chat gets weird and crazy. I love it. I love that you guys can entertain yourselves too. Because like it puts the pressure off of me of like constantly like being on top of like saying, is people entertained? No, they can entertain themselves. It's fine. Stop encouraging them. Oh, I go by her. That's fine. Sounds like the conversation went crazy. Alright, I'm gonna just finish this ginger ale. It's done. Now I have nothing but water left, as it should. Oh, this one I didn't. Oh, I picked up the wrong file. Oh well. I could just easily drag and drop the pictures here. Alright, in case there's anyone new watching, what I'm doing is drawing illustrations from this list. And you're about to see what was our last week's list. I don't know if you could see it, but I'm opening the file right now. I'm gonna try and go in order here. We had this skull from yesterday. Oh, you have a headache? A mild headache? Ah, I had one yesterday too. It stinks. You don't have to watch if you don't want to. Computer and headaches do not mix. Let's see. Let's see. What was the next? It was Genie. So that's a G. Where's the G? Here it is. And this was Genie. I decided to draw Genie and dressed as not Captain Jack the Pumpkin King. Ah. I'm sorry I didn't start sooner as planned. Aw. Sorry I was a bit late, but we'll be here for quite a bit. About 3 hours or something. And that was Pumpkin. I've heard some Dear Evan songs. They're pretty good. Oh, that's true. You won't be able to, so you'll be able to watch, you just won't be able to talk? That's okay. That's okay. I hope to hear from you soon eventually. Hear from y'all eventually. Y'all can find your way around. Thomas Jefferson, y'all just gonna leave me? I thought you were the one leaving. I'm confused now. Is that a summary of the conversation earlier? Okay, so for anyone new, I did those drawings from yesterday's live stream. I had a live stream like yesterday in case you missed it. It's up right now. And today I'm going to finish this list with these last 4, and I was thinking instead of just like abruptly ending it, I was gonna finish it off with a little scary story to end on this for this nice evening, nice hunting evening. First, let's look through what else we had. Let's look through our whole journey so far. This was day 1. Although I did do it only every Saturday, but still, these were done in one day. One live stream. That was a whole night or a span of a day for others. Good morning, Three's Productions. Aw. We hope to see you guys again. Oh no, Thomas Jefferson, if you have a fever, get yourself checked or just stay in until the fever breaks. And then this was the second one. This is when I started doing like a little crunch time for myself of 25 minutes per drawing. And I forgot to say a little bit of things for it. This prompt was demon. This prompt was lantern. This prompt was costume. This was shadow. This was coffin. I mean, it's honest, they're almost done. I gotta see their Halloween episode. I wasn't able to see it today. This was horror. This was This was eyeball. This was blood. This was masquerade. And this was vampire. This was mystery. The chat's just quoting Dear Heaven Ants. The Dear Heaven Anson song lyrics, I think, right now. It's neat. This one was spider. No, this one was web. There was no spider prompt. I just put up a spider because, like, it looked nice. This one was, I think it was magic. No, this was witch, I think. And I thought of the little witch cat on the Google Games, which they made a sequel to, and I played it. It's fun. Welcome back, Christine Canigula. Christine. And this was Fangs. This was, oh, that one, I didn't say what it was. That was Grave. And Fangs, then Candle. I had to walk through my entire neighborhood with my niece, your sister, dressed as Cinderella, and it was hot outside. And I was the plague. Oh no, you were the plague doctor. Ah, you were covered top to bottom. That's not ideal for a hot day. But that's a pretty good costume. I was the Red Death from Edgar Allan Poe's poem, The Masquerade of the Red Death. And it was cold. I mean, like, I was layered enough where I wasn't freezing, but it was still cold. I had the opposite problem. I'm sorry, Thomas Jefferson. This was potion. And then, like, but that was just for the trick-or-treaters. I changed costumes into, like, Lady Noir from the show called Miraculous Ladybug. Hello, Taishan Susie. Hello, Taishan Susie. Hello, everyone. Did I say hello to everyone? I say hello to Mary Tudor and Heather Duke. Hello, Thomas Jefferson. And hello, Christine Canigula / Maria Reynolds. Hello. Had a candle to go boom. Anyways, this was magic. And this was change. Oh, magic was interesting. It was fun. Someone suggested first. I had no idea what to do for magic. So a friend of mine who was watching the stream, a friend of mine in real life, they suggested I do like a wizard hedgehog, and then someone else on the live stream suggested like to do a witch echidna, and then someone else did spirals, so I did that. Someone else did a suggestion for the fangs prompt too, to do like a werewolf with a snake head, and this was chains. This was night, not ghost. Night. And ghost was actually this one. I didn't know that ghost was next. I just did the choir ghost singing into the night. And this was autumn. And this was yesterday's live stream results, as I showed. Was the skull, genie, and pumpkin. The chat's just having their own little party right now. Need more aspirin. Oh, you need the stronger stuff. I hope you find your remedy soon. I heard there's a tea that's good for headaches, actually. I don't remember what it was, though. Let me look that up really quick. Let me look that up. Tea for headaches. Test for headaches. No, not headache tests. Headache tea for headaches. I need to go back. You might also be dehydrated. You can try drinking water slowly. Migraine tea for headaches. But I also find that helps for headaches and migraines is you just lightly dab like cold water on your head, not drench it, just like maybe a few fingers on there and then just lightly dab it. Migraines are painful. I could understand the pain. I don't get migraines myself. I just pick headaches. Just the best tea, any best tea for headaches. The composition of it's always very important factor when you're trying the best tea during the trees, troubles. Anyone know what's the best tea for headaches? Ginger tea. I see a list. Ginger tea, chamomile tea, peppermint tea, furfew tea, and clove tea. But that's just like a list on an image. I don't know. Hang on. Wait, ginger made bioactive, odorless, and inflammatory. Maybe cinnamon tea, because like migraine and a headache, isn't that when your blood vessels get thinner, basically? Who bathes in tea? Oh, British. My mom says peppermint tea. She might be right on that. They also help with like upset stomachs. Yeah, they're known to have anti-spasmodic effects. And clove tea has potential for medical properties. Cameline flowers contain several phenolic compounds, mainly flavors aspirin. No, not aspirin, apigen, lutein, glucose, quercetin, and patulin. I don't know what that means. And green tea might help. Oh, lemon balm. On this it says that lemon balm tea is a herb known for its pain relieving and mild sedative properties, if that helps. But like I said, like if you know how a headache works, you'll get to know remedies on how to like counter it. You know, because like a headache itself is just the blood thinners thinning. So you'd want to slow down the blood rush to the head. Aspirin can help with that, but so can icing. You don't want it to get too cold though. Don't want to freeze up to make the nerves bundle up and shiver. In the meantime, like I said, you don't have to watch if you have a headache. You could just listen. I find that listening to things while suffering with headaches, like it soothes me for some reason. I don't know why. It's just the bright light I need out of my face. Just closing these things so that you can see them. I'm gonna get ready to finish up this prompt list. Tea podcast. Yes, we turned into an herbalist podcast. Oh, that's good. Your headache's almost gone. Just in time. I'm about to start this. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Well, actually, I have to think. What is the word phantasm? I have to think of a prompt. And have to get my timer ready. Putting earplugs in my ears. You gotta go? Oh, see you later. I just see the Heather Duke portion. See you later. Mary Tudor. See you later, Mary Tudor / Heather Duke. I hope to see you again soon. Bathing in tea is supposed to help with sunburns. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Why? Isn't it supposed to be a boiling water? A sort of fight fire kind of deal? Bye. What the heck happened in that previous conversation? Phantasm, a figment of the imagination, an illusion or apparition. Okay, an illusionary likeness of something. I'm gonna draw a phantasm cat. First thing that went to my head. Just what you remember. Motherhood. Oh, okay. There's a separate. Yeah. Why would you get NT? I think someone mentioned it was to help fight against sunburns. But I don't know about that either. Let me get this show on the road. I'm just getting things set up here with the timer. Okay, yeah, gotta get it to the minutes. Okay. Beyond suit. Okay. Should be starting just about now. Alright. It's not starting. No, not the photos. There we go. My timer is on my phone. Gotta get that camera out. Close. You're blind and deaf. Wait. I was gonna say, how are you reading the comments? I'm gonna get Alzheimer's. Oh wait, that's not Alzheimer's. Is that Alzheimer's? Or did you try to type in a drug name that I don't know of? Alzheimer? Yeah, I think it's Alzheimer's. That's a tricky disease. On one hand, it's sad. On one hand, it's sad, but at the same time, I see it as like the person replaying the highlights of their life. You know, it's like a bittersweet way to go for me. You meant Alzheimer's. We're talking about is that some kind of aspirin medicine? Cool. I've never heard of it. You're having a stroke, Bo. Thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna draw. I'm just gonna start drawing now. No, wait. What's Alzheimer? I want to know. I must know this mystery. Oh, I almost drew that on the same layer. Oh, so you do mean Alzheimer's. I probably seen it written before in like psychology class, but like it's hard to remember those long words. Yeah, you're talking about Alzheimer's. The Z threw me off. Okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That bittersweet way to go. Living through life moments while also losing. Yeah, it is sad. I think they're still doing studies on it. They're getting better on treatment for it too. You say you're a girl? I did. Unless you're talking to someone else. They're getting treatment for this sort of thing. Don't give up hope. The medical age is coming. where we just spend all day studying medicine because we're high on medicine. Yes. This chat's gotten all over. I just blinked and I saw this picture inverted for a sec. Imagine being high on medicine. That's a thing. That's a dangerous thing. That's why like the doctor has the right to take you off of your medicine because they could suspect you. If they suspect you for substance overdosing, then like they can do that, I think. At least in the States. That's what I've heard. I don't know what it's like anywhere else. It's to like I think it's like to prevent like a constant flow of like I think addicts and to help like prevent the patients from being addicted. You know? It got right there. How can I get high on asparagus? Everything has chemicals, so technically you can get high on anything with enough. With enough things. With enough, like, there's a reason why the saying is too much of a something is a bad thing. Too much of anything. Too much of anything can be a bad thing. If you try hard enough, yeah. I mean, like, if you like the smell of urine, asparagus urine, you could smoke that. No, you could try to inhale, what's it called? Like humidifier. That's the word. Put asparagus juice in your humidifier. Yeah, that would be a horrible stench, I think, too. That's fine. That's fine. This is fine. Oh no, that's funny. Your sister just rolled off the bed. I hope they're fine, though. Otherwise, it's hilarious. It's only hilarious. It's always hilarious until someone gets hurt. After that pain, it becomes a funny memory. Because they're fine. What? Oh, the chat just gone haywire again, I think. Wait, what? He's so fat, he's literally fatter than me. Oh, you should get that kitty on a diet. Get her on like a real meat diet, like real fish, real chicken. They're carnivores in nature. They need that natural protein. I want to do that with my dogs. I want to get them on on like as natural as I can possibly afford protein. Oh, you got a pet named Dragon? That's cute. Have you guys been watching your cats this spooky night? I do not have cats. I have dogs, but I've been watching them nonetheless, more or less, because I was giving trick-or-treating the first night. But I have a lot of people in my house, so and I trust them with my pets. I trust them with my life, with their pets. We're so sorry, skeletons, you're so misunderstood. You only want to socialize, you don't seek you. Wait, you're watching country? And your cat hates country? I glanced away. I think I know what to do here. I have good news and bad news. What are they? Tell the group. I might miss it, but tell. I can't do it. I can, I will. No, we leave it like that. Interesting. I'm mostly talking to myself right now. Excuse me. I tend to do that. Finally calling me by me. Oh, that's nice, Thomas Jefferson. Their friends and family are finally calling them by their preferred name. As goes the chat. I go to my dad in 12 hours. Good luck to you. Good luck to you with that. New names are hard to remember though, so like it's like a constant, for some people it needs to be like a constant reminder kind of thing, you know? So don't give them too hard of a time if it slips at the tongue. If they forget. Just you got, it depends how often you're around them too. But good on them for trying to remember your name. Aw, that's unfortunate. What am I doing? I just started drawing. Maybe it's phantasm fingers. If you want, yeah. If you want to like help support them get out of their mentality, then I think you should. Get them to know BetterHelp. BetterHelp is good, I think. When you will say this return of Halloween, this is Halloween, pumpkin screaming till the night. This Halloween, this vaccine, trick or treat, because the neighbor's gonna die for you. This is our town, never night stream. Ooh, Hocus Pocus. I haven't seen that in a long while. I like their song, Come Little Children. I'll take thee away here in the dark and the quiet. Be there for your mother. Haunted Mansion. Oh, like Eddie Murphy's Haunted Mansion? I liked that too when I saw it. I still like it though. I still like it now. But I think it did lack potential. Like it could have been more. But it was good what they got. My grandma watching the show. What? Yes, I've seen A Quiet Place. That suspense film is fun. That is a good quiet film. A good example that show tunes aren't dead. Show tunes aren't dead, they're just evolving into horror. A Quiet Place, that's a good film. I like the monsters' designs. I like that you didn't know what they were. Like I like that you learned what kind of monsters they were through the actions of the characters. So cool. I also liked that they showed it was like that they showcase someone with a difficulty and that would be essential to survival because she didn't know what made noise or what, and that's like that must have been challenging to grow up with, both for the kid and the parents, because kids are kids, they're gonna be interested in toys. How can you feel confined in myself for 24 hours? Well, the cat just went crazy again. No, just derailed out of my control again. That's fine. Dickory, dickory, dock. No, since the round of the clock. No clock struck 5. It's a lie. Dickory, dickory, dock. Okay. Let's see this. Do you still got your migraine, Christine Carnigula? Oh, your sister's singing Hamilton songs. That's nice. Oh, yeah, they're a talkative sleeper, huh? That's creepy. What a thing to sing, though. I'd rather sing Hamilton lyrics in my sleep than scream. It's your own personal lullaby playlist. What do I do? I could just take a dickory dock. And there's no decorations with the clock. The clock struck 9. Fire and twine. Dickory, dickory, dock. Dickory, dock. The blades dispatched the clock. The clock struck 10. They rose from the dead. Dickory, dock. Dickory, dock. The right struck the clock. The clock struck 11. Dickory, dickory, dock. Oh, is it too white? Tries and Twizzler. Oh, this is just a little inside joke. Good job, drew over the clock. The clock struck 12. Time will tell. Dickory dock. Oh yeah, I'm drawing a little kitty, a little phantasmal kitty. It's just supposed to be something that phantasmal is supposed to be something that relates to an image. So I decided to do with that, with the kitty. The kitty being approached by a hand, and I was like, oh dear, I'm gonna make that gray. That hand is gonna be a blue. No, no, blue don't show. Okay. Perhaps a pink, more of the warmer side. You like the haircut? No. I just want to. What is this? Oh no. Thinking of all the cool creatures that I will meet on this night. Ghosts and goblins and witches are roaming the streets in moonlight. I know what I'm doing. Those are candies and goodies. Just stand waiting. Hey, welcome back, Thomas Jefferson. Wait. As they approach my front door. I never seen that. I never heard of that. What is that? Archie's and Austin's speech. Oh, wait. No. It's escaping me. What is that? That's what Halloween means to me. Oh, you just had like some kind of session with your friend? Oh, that's neat. I don't think I've seen that commercial yet. That's so... I'll just untie these. I'm kidding. Now where's my chase on? Let's rock and roll. A picture of your brother, a teaspoon of you. With the head of your sister, would make us good stew. I'll give you a taste from your tongue in the stew. Irony, that's what Halloween means to me. Oh, well, tell you why. You should record what your sister says and tell her, show her what she says in the night. Get or treats at my feet. Give me someone good to eat. Oh no. Kick them off the bed? No, I don't know. I can only assume that they're on the bed with you. What? Your pet just crawled in your ear? What kind of pet do you have that's so small? You wish you could what? Call in Thomas Jefferson's ear? Have a pet that's so small? Oh, thank you, Threes Productions. I'm glad my voice soothes you. Did you say other things? No. Oh, you said that you like the kitty. I like the kitty. Can we make it? I don't know what you mean by we can make it, but I'm making it. I'm making the kitty. Ah, that's funny. Oh, you got a pet roach. That's interesting. That's interesting. What do they eat? A pet roach. I thought I said roach, but I didn't stretch my mouth before this. And eats what they want. That's funny. It's very much like a house cat. If you leave food on the floor, they'll eat it. So you basically got yourself a giant, a really, really small cat. It's autocorrect. I'm sure it is. Sometimes autocorrect be crazy. Like, where did you even think I'd ever say these words autocorrect? I've not once used the word Gucci once. What else? What else? This is what the cat sees when it looks into the darkness. They react accordingly with fear. There we go, that's better. Let us dance on the children's graves. Nobody. Oh, and your friend says yes. Have fun dancing on their graves. They'll probably dance with you. Ah, there goes the alarm. Okay, well, I think that's a pretty good way to, a good spot to stop for cat. I mean, baptismal fast. Fat, fam, fat. Give me a second. Let me get to the word. Phantasmal. There. Phantasm. That's what it is. But if you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand. Yeah, that's a bit relatable. We all have those moments, I think. Like being in like a situation where you're hyped about something, but no one else knows what you're hyped about or why you're hyped about it. Chokes on plastic coach. Okay, so next is candy. Candy Crush. I'm not gonna do Candy Crush. I'm just saying candy. Candy. I am brainstorming on the word candy. Candy and then broomstick and then werewolf. I did a live stream yesterday that ended with a scary story about a little girl finding it's called The Torn Pages of a Hag's Cookbook, and it showed stories. It had like pages and lists of how to make certain ointments. Is disabling your comments? What? Well, wait, how are you commenting? That's weird. Do you like have 2 devices? Because I'm using like 3. Well, 4 if you count the tablet. I'm using like 2 old phones. Well, one of them is new, one of them is old, and on the side, just waiting to be used. Oh, not on this video. Good, so the live streaming's still good. Okay, that's good. On other videos, okay. I wish those other videos luck. Let me just check on my live stream for a second. I'm supposed to check once in a while. In the meantime, I have to think candy. Candy. something like I get pops and images in my mind, but nothing really sticks. I think that pumpkin, maybe that pumpkin one, the classic pumpkin basket with the candy like being strewn out. Oh, I'll tell your grandma that shh, everything's fine. Go back to sleep. Grandma, shush, shush, shush. Go to sleep. We're just raving here. Then do what you gotta do. Pretend to sleep. You slept with the device on. I remember doing that. Like when your parents tell you to go to sleep, but you stay up in the blankets with the video game or something. And then as soon as you hear the door crack open, you just dive back and try to pretend you were asleep. I don't know who Maria is. Maria, I just met a girl named Maria. Your door has to stay open. Ah, then listen for the footsteps. Huh. You can't be trusted on the iPad. I wonder why. I mean, you don't have to go personal if you don't want to. Yes. A toast to you. I think, what's the opposite? A condolence toast to you. Oh. Oh, that's what you meant. The whole, like, peace. I'll tell you. Okay. You made another one. Yes, you did. I'm sure you did. I need a black ink. Yeah. Wait, you made another tablet? That'd be cool if you did. Ah. You switched accounts. You made another That's unfortunate. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty sneaky. But why you gotta do that in the first place, though? I'm not a counselor, so I don't know. She reach out and all that. Yeah. I don't know where Maria went, who Maria is, or when they'll be back. But they will. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow. But someday. Have you met my good friend Maria? If you're pretty, so pretty. If you're pretty and witty and gay, I feel pretty. This is an interesting mood because, like, I am listening to two different songs. The one in my head and the Pokemon Lavender Town in my earbuds. Good friends. Speaking of random person streams, go brr. What? Why? Why should I go brr? Brr. But why? Why brr? Like cold brr or growling bear going brr? Anyways, you had your brr. And you came in. That's sus. You're back, Christine. 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 Caligula is back. Brr. You're just going brr and all in there. It must be some kind. It must be related to the earlier chats that I didn't see. And my online friends are great. Christine Cornegula. Do they sing her name like that every time she's on the screen? I never really seen. I only heard the music. I don't know if they like. I never seen the music video, or not the music video. Well, I never seen the musical. A musical is basically a big theatrical production of a music video, isn't it? Well, what'd you miss? Well, we started on a new drawing. I finished the cat. Time ran out. I forgot to start the timer for this one. There we go. You started it. I think I'm gonna skip this one. Yeah, I'm gonna. Just listening to scary music in the background. I literally don't have time to skip. So I'm just gonna fast forward us. Really good. What I miss is not. Wait, you were here the whole time, Thomas Jefferson. We're all lonely at one point. I'm responding to the text, to the chat that's going on here on this side. That's going wild with friendship. Okay, so I did this all in one layer. That's fine. Don't you disrespect me. Guess what song's up now? You're in my world now, not your world. And I've got friends on the other side. You've got friends on the other side. That's a good. That is something we have in Louisiana. New parlor trick, don't worry. Sit down at my table. Put your mind at ease. You're in a rescue value, but we do anything I please. I can read your future. I can change around some too. I look deep into your heart and soul. You do have a soul, don't you, Lawrence? You make your wildest dreams come true. I got hoodoo, I know voodoo, I know the things I ain't even tried. And I've got friends on the other side. He's got friends on the other side. That's internet nowadays. Like, we all got friends on the other side of the world thanks to the internet. Gosh, just take a little trip into a future with me. Now you young man are from across the sea. You come from 2 lines of royalty. Oh, paint bucket. There we go. Your life's so high, but your funds are low. You didn't marry a honey whose daddy got dough. Oh. Freedom takes green. It's the greenest thing. Look into the future, it is the green that I see. You don't want to waste my time. You've been pushed around by your mother and your sister and your brother. And if you was married, you'd be pushed around by your wife. Happy life, happy life. You, I see. It's exactly the man you always wanted to be. Second hand. Come on, boys. Won't you shake a poor sinner's hand? Yeah, I didn't. Yeah. Are you ready? Are you ready? Transformation Central. Transformation Central. Transformation Central. Can't you feel it? You're changing, you're changing, you're changing, alright. I hope you're satisfied. But if you ain't, don't blame me. You can blame my friends on the other side. What song is next? I suppose we'll find out. Ah, that's not the right brand. I have max modem on the mainframe. I keep forgetting I have Phineas and Ferb on here. How do you know that America is a country? That's all you gotta know. That's all you gotta know. That America is a country. You passed. You passed the constitutional test. You are now a citizen. I think we're just from another galaxy. What even are states and countries? Borderlines for governmental figures to control. Half a bubble. Does she love me for who I am? Or does she want my truth, my brain in the can? She shall have no free apart from her alien heart. What happened here? She's got it. Oh no, it's lagging. There we go. She's got an alien heart. I see. That's what happened. She's got an alien heart. There's a mod's newest. I don't know what that is. We're freaking out. I was thinking max modem. Friend, Ken, trick question. How many states are in Florida? Florida is a state. But we do have provinces and Cook counties. We have Cook counties. What else? Districts, tri-states. We're a confusing bunch. I don't blame you for being like, what is America? America is trying. That's what it is. It's trying. It's not doing great, but it's trying. It'll do great once the party starts acting like a freaking single governmental system instead of a bunch of Cubs versus Sox fans. Or should I just narrow it down to sports fans in general? It's just like where I'm at. And here in the States, a lot of the major cities have like 2 baseball team players, one of which is the Cubs and the Sox, which are both from Chicago. And like the feud's real. But like I'd rather have deal with the feud of sports than with the feud of politics. I swear, so bad, so toxic. The frickin' CNN vodcast the debate as if it was an NFL or a football league championship game type of game, and that was sad and pathetic. CNN, you're supposed to be the good channel. Why you advertise diplomatic disputes like it's a frickin' sporting event? Wow. Hilarious. I hear my grandma in the kitchen. It's FNAF mode now. Maybe she's just getting a snack. Maybe she's friendly. Friendly mushroom. Yeah. Peace out until she leaves. Yeah, I shouldn't put green and yellow together. That's McDonald's. I don't want to. Wow, I am going to fade this orange so bad. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna fix that really quick. What the heck happened? I have like 25 minutes, and I was just gonna draw a pumpkin with a bunch of candies in it, and I feel like we don't have enough time. Candy corn. I should draw a candy corn in there. Maybe it should be just a bucket of candy corn. Yes. Welcome back, Thomas Jefferson. I imagine all is well good, sir. Candy, 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 candy. Just draw a bunch of candy corns. Just copy and paste a bunch of candy corns. Because, oh my gosh, I fear I don't have time. Oh, that's a jam. The Exorcist songs just start ringing in my ears, and that's my jam. That's a horror song that's scary through and through. Oh, we all gotta clean stuff. I gotta clean my room. The bathroom. Alright, we'll see you soon, Christine Canigula. It might not be 1 a.m. over where she's at. Also, sometimes, like, that's just the ideal time to do anything in the morning, the late morning when it's still night. You know, because you don't get so much distractions. I think that's nice. Does candy corn taste minty? I haven't had one in a while. I should go on like a candy haul and just like take all the candy corn. I love candy corn. But you heard me. I like candy corn. I love candy corn. I like the chalky texture, the chalky but soft texture of it. I like the taste. I don't remember the taste. I remember it, but I can't remember it, you know? It's been a long time since I had candy corn. Same. You ate a whole bag of candy corn. Wow. How big was the bag though? Because technically, if you get one of those little small goodie bags, then yes, you've technically eaten a whole bag. Because why not? Oh, sparkles. Lovely sparkles. I like sparkles. I like shiny things. Yeah, post up some new emoji. Ooh, there's a pumpkin one. I like that. I hope that stays all year. Careful not to spam it. I don't know what YouTube will do. Them's are good emojis. Oh, is that an orange? Oh, no. Yeah, there is an orange. I was looking at the side, like laughing on my side face. It looked like a sliced orange for a second. What's this? Ah, here we go. This song. Halloween, Halloween, creepy crawling Halloween. Trick or treats and all, and then October 31st has come. Halloween, Halloween, spooky, spooky Halloween. Treads and costumes wiped upside down Halloween tonight. Big black cats, vampire bats, ghosts and goblins out tonight, causing quite a fright. I stayed up all night memorizing the best part of rap, God, for 2 nights in a row. That's a goal. That's a goal. Like to stay up all night and learn a song, not just randomly know it and just go da 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 do 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 totally. Jack-o'-lanterns on the focus, all the ancient stories go. Halloween, Halloween, Celtic start is Halloween. They celebrated on his name with gifts of gold and wine. Candles glow, spirits glow. Wagon left and fortune too. This is what we do now. Halloween, Halloween, now they call it Halloween. Skulls and bones create the scene. Very, very Halloween. Halloween. Go ahead, go and do every emoji. Witches fly and children scream tonight on Halloween. Witches fly and children scream tonight on Halloween. Well, you guys had a good Halloween. I did. Or a few arguments here and there, but nothing big. You had a good time. Thomas Jefferson, be aware about the spamming of the emojis. Because I don't know if YouTube will kick. I don't know how YouTube will react with the spams. Be careful with the spams. Oh gosh, I was too late. I just saw the chat like explode with little faces. Yeah. Yeah, you might learn the consequences. Like, you can do emojis, just like, don't like machine gun them out. Oh, it's my favorite. One of my favorite songs is on right now. Casually chokes on air like a boss. Haven't we all done that at one point or another? Yeah, I've done that once or twice. It is not fun, but it's like, how does that happen? What? How do my airwaves and throat get confused? See them creep out tonight like they see them off the streets. These children know the underlook, dressed for the endless Halloween, and this whole war-like production, the total dedication of black clothes and fair complexions, black human master makers. What do we just agree on, Thomas Jefferson? And the last word. Have you ever coughed at caffeine went up your nose? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna get a little graphic here. I once threw up and it went up my nose. No, that happened twice. I hated it. It was like first time, the second time, like I was full, I was too full and my stomach just didn't want any more food. I wasn't aware that that was a thing though. So I kept eating. I thought my stomach was just complaining, but no, you can actually have too much food to the point where you actually throw up. And that's what happened. And it didn't end there. I had like, there were like bell peppers, cut sliced bell peppers in my meal. And you're lagging the chat, whoever's doing the emojis, like start doing them like, I guess like 5 at a time. Thank you. And so what happened, yes, again. And what happened was the whole bell pepper slice stem came out of my nose. That's it. When I had to blow out the food that came out of my nose. And that was annoying. Never again. I never want to throw up again. Whoa, so can you hear me? Can't you hear to what I'm saying? These smashing zombies don't rock this world alone. So can you hear me? Can you hear to what I'm saying? These fashion zombies don't rock this world alone. Have you ever snorted Smarties? They do have a strong smell. You don't need to crunch them and put them in sugar to eat them. Oh no, that sounds horrible. It was horrible. It was horrible. It makes a fun story though. First time I threw up like that, I was lucky because it was like milk content. At least that's liquid. But the fact that a bell pepper stem was able to fit through my nose baffled me. It still does. Like, how big is our navel cavity? You know? It was so interesting. It was like disgusting but intriguing. Like, our bodies are amazing like that. It's just like, there's like that Johnny Bravo screenshot. I'm disgusted yet curious. Pero de los muertos, dijo la canción. Oh, y el que go. Pino de los muertos, the gato santo. I am a human vessel sent to Earth on vacation from my neutral habitat. Yes. How did you eat an entire stem? Apparently I didn't chew that well. I thought I did. It was a taco, I just didn't, I guess I didn't chew. That's why you should chew, so that you don't step out, so that you don't throw out contents like that. It surprisingly didn't hurt. That's another surprising thing. It didn't hurt. It was more like just lodged in there, kind of like a stuffy nose. Maybe I had it in a good angle or whatever, but it didn't hurt. It's more inconvenient. But it definitely got me paranoid of thinking, like, I hope there's no more food up there. I don't want it to rot in my nose. Have you ever coughed and threw up a little and you're like, what the heck, my dude? Okay, what the heck? I got close. I knew why, though, I was throwing up. It's because when you cough, you can have it can trigger, if you cough enough and hard enough, it could trigger a gag reflex, which can make you think that, make your uvula think that you need to, like, choke out something, that you need to cough out something. This is wrong. So, like, if your stomach's feeling fine but you're having a coughing fit, and then you, for some reason, did you hear what I just said? You gotta, like, cough something, tell yourself no. It was the day of the dead after locking the doors in my head. Oh, way down in Mexico. Before I interrupted myself, I was saying that, like, basically, if you have a coughing, I'm gonna finish the mouth. No, I'm gonna give myself one song to finish this by. So the song is like a minute. That's 3 minutes. No, I think I'll listen to this song again. So, yeah, coughing to the point where you realize things you must want to cough out something. Okay, but you don't have to. Then you, like, hold off your coughs as much as you can and mentally tell yourself you don't have to throw up, because you don't. That's what I did last time. Not last time I threw up. Last time I had a coughing fit that it was, like, so bad that, like, I felt like there was a gag reflex going on. So interesting. The body interesting like that. Like, it's just like coughing so much is like, what do we do? We're not starving. Maybe we need to throw up. Okay. But your conscious self is like, no, I don't. I'm just coughing. It's those moments. I was in a public bathroom at the time too. I was sitting under a heater after recovering from a cold. So, like, obviously I was gonna have a coughing fit. It was a recipe for disaster. But I basically had to have a mental battle with my body that night. It's like, I won. But I basically had to be like, I don't need to throw up. I'm just coughing. Because, like, my stomach felt fine. There was nothing wrong. I was just coughing. I just told her. You just told her? Ah. Mis cielos no salen, no. So yes, it's all dependent. Sometimes the body is just freaking out. But sometimes it's good that it's just freaking out. Because it means it got you. You want to listen to your body. And your body, so that way your body will know when to listen to you. The song's shorter than I remember. Porque quiere Día de los Muertos y can la canción. Oh, oh, oh. Día de terror. Día de los Muertos, tocato santo dolor. Oh, oh, there you go. Day of the Dead, did you hear what I just said? Oh, oh, yeah, here in Mexico. You're not dead after laughing in his head. Oh, right down in Mexico. Saw something was disabled. Is the chat good? It looks like it's still going. It must be unrelated. Good luck. Anyways, that's it. That's it. I was gonna continue this, but the song ended. I was listening to Voltaire's Dia de los Muertos, the Spanish edition. I like the Spanish edition more than the English version. It just sounds so much more natural, you know? So much more better. Why did the candy corns fade? Why did it? That's why the candy corns fade. Alright, I'm gonna try this. There we go, that worked. Cool. Okay, cool. Cool. That's the candy. And this was Phantasm. Isn't there a Batman villain named Phantasm? Or a Batman superhero I like? I don't know. Excuse me. That was dinner. This live stream is good for me because, like, after I eat, I like to, like, if I'm tired and I just ate, I like to stay up 3 hours after because it helps settles the stomach, you know? It helps let the stomach digest. And that's what I do. And this live stream is probably going to be 3 hours long. Day of the Dead, did you hear what I just said? Oh, a year and ago. It was the day I didn't even know. It was the Day of the Dead. After I can lose my head. Oh, a year and ago. That's like this Tuesday, isn't it? Is it broomstick time? Yes, it's broomstick time. I'm thinking of a broomstick. Should I do the Disney broomstick? You know the one, the pestering one that wouldn't listen to Mickey Mouse. Or rather, it listened too much to Mickey Mouse. I think I'm gonna do that chaotic broomstick. That little broomstick was just doing his job. It didn't deserve to be hacked to pieces, Mickey! Oh, your teachers gave out cookies. Oh, that's so cool. That was nice back in the day when they could do that. I don't know if they can do that nowadays because of panic. It's not even COVID. It's just panic in general. Did your parents want the cookies all to yourselves? Oh, right. Oh, cookies would have been good for baseball practice. Good. The timer, where's the timer? Okay, time to draw that chaotic broomstick. Wait, is the mop? No, it's a broomstick. It's just a fluffy broomstick because Disney. Oh, right. Music. I don't need music. I just like the accompaniment. You don't hear it because it's in my earbuds. Right now, what's playing is Little ghost, what's scared of the most? Can you scare me up a little bit of love? Broomstick. Yeah, I can't do much to suit it. That broomstick was just doing his job, Mickey, and you hacked it. He's a murderer and a labor driver. No, big love. You go good to me so sweetly that I left you with discreetly. Oh, ask for our secret of love. I'm kind of drawing it. I mean, like, he was messing with, Mickey was messing with powers he couldn't control. But the room is why the union exists, because they can take care of, like, employees like the broom. Alright, tell your brother we said hi. Oh, there was really holding there. Little ghost, I'm scared of those. Can you scare me up a little bit alone? I'm the only one that sees you, yet I can't do much to please you. There's something tiny with the vulnerable. Excuse me, Mickey Mouse didn't have to bring the room to life. He did it. Because he was a lazy... Because he was a lazy mouse who didn't want to take the bucket to the well. Mickey wanted it out, and he decided, like... And he couldn't pay the price of, like, freaking... waking up his master from his nap and say, like, I messed up. I fell in love with a little ghost and I was all... I was mortified as a... No, not mortified, but I was appalled as a kid when they showed the shadow of Mickey hacking the room to pieces. I think I understood back then that the room was just, like, it just went out of control in his task, you know? This is weird. It's confused. This confused me. It's chaotic in life and in illustration. Yes, I have beef with Mickey and his work ethic. Oh, it's a Hocus Pocus song. I'll take me away into a land of enchantment. Little children, the time's come to play here in the garden of shadow. I mean, they made good stuff, but like, dang, you could be nicer. Yeah, it was a pretty, well, intense move Mickey did. Rest out, my children, when I whisk this way, murdering beauty and passion. As murder children, it must be this way. Does Mickey in Mickey's House of Mouse, he has the rooms, the very rooms he threatened to hack to pieces as janitors. Does he pay them or does he not? Are they employees or are they just inanimate objects doing duties? Because, like, he now knows how to control them better. Oh, them emojis are getting crazy there. That's funny. These are questions that need to be answered, Mickey. I say as I listen to Disney property music. I can't go that high. I like that one. That emoji set. Take me away into a land of enchantment. Little children, the time's come to play here in my garden of shadow. Careful with the emojis. We don't want YouTube to think we're doing spamming now. All the bananas though. Yeah, why not? Look at them. They look beautiful. What is this song? I don't remember putting this song in my playlist unless it's a commercial. Ain't that just the thing? When a commercial song sounds so good, you're like, what is this song? I never heard this song. Did I put this song in my playlist? No, I did not. It was a commercial. Oh, Gravity Falls theme is playing right now. Or at least, like, I heard that the theme found on the internet that sounds like Gravity Falls isn't Gravity Falls, right? Still, like, people made mixes where it's like basically compilations of them together, which is nice. Ah, yes, the evil eye. It's good to have the internet. It wards off evil and brings good luck in many cultures, despite its name. Although the evil eye is what it is why it's called the evil eye, because it wards off evil by its gaze. Do you think the brooms were aware that they were wood? And that they were carrying buckets of wood? That makes it like hacking. I guess those Tweez Productions, that makes the hacking all the more horrifying. I mean, they said yes with a question mark, but still, like, that question alone is like, hashtag Mickey, why? Well, Disney, why'd you do that? I mean, I get the lesson was don't be freaking lazy, do your job. And honestly, I don't think there's any other way he could have gotten his point across. Freaking Mickey, like, he did try to, like, look for a counter spell, right? I think he did. Yeah, he did try to find one, but he's like, I can't find anything. He just tried commanding them, but the mobs were like, ah, no, you only, like, brought us to life. You didn't tell us you were our master. We're doing your job. That's funny. I liked thinking back on it. I do find it funny how they just basically like just stomp over Mickey and to pursue to like do their job. You don't see job ethic like that nowadays or ever. Like dang, that's dedication. How did they get more brooms? I don't remember that. Yeah, much more than that. And tell me, Maria, why is your standing there? Why is your eyes gonna scorch my soul? I feel her, I see her. The sun's on with her raven hair is blazing me out and all electrical. Like fire, hellfire, this burning in my skin, this yearning desire is turning me to sin. It's not my fault, I'm not to blame. It was the gypsy girl who just with her display. It's not my fault, in his God's plan. You made the devil so much stronger. Please chill with the emojis, please. The chat's starting to lag again. Don't let the siren cast their spell. Don't let her burst through my flesh and bone. Destroy Esmeralda and let her taste the fire. It's okay. I understand the fun, Thomas Jefferson. Just be. Thank you for listening. Like that small amount with the tooth is fine, I guess. I think. I have to burn down all of Paris. Hellfire, dark fire. Now, gypsy, it's your turn. Choose me or your fire. You be mine or you will burn. Have mercy on her. God have mercy on me. But she will be mine or she will burn. I like that song. I'm not holding that note. It's a good song though. I'm busy drawing. I can't hold a note. So you got Hamilton on the TVs. That's nice. I heard it went on an app. I don't know what app though. I hope it gets an Oscar. I hope it gets award nominated. Glad movies are starting to come out in theaters. But I hope they're like super strict on the seating regimen. Cause like you gotta keep an eye on that COVID, my dudes. My dudes and dudettes. Even if you don't have COVID in your area, just be careful, you know? Don't want to be that one guy who brings it over. No. Excuse me. This is what happens when I don't go on and when I don't focus on time. I feel like I don't do better. Because I'm not pressured. I feel like I have more time, but I know I don't have more time, so hurry it up. It's a ledge? Yeah, they were on like some kind of ledge. I'm gonna just draw an ambiguous filler. I'm listening to Bald Mountain right now, and I'm glad it's a little fast because it's making me conscious of the time I have left with this timer. No, I don't like that. Delete that. I said delete. Okay, good. I do that. I do that with this. Oh no, it did too good. Where did it not connect? Here it is. I sees it. I sees it. There we go. Now let's try this again. There we go. Perfect. There we go. It wasn't responding. It was like, it's going a little too fast, I think. I'm gonna make this brush thicker. That's the wrong brush. Whatever. The pioneer of unionship. Is the alarm going off? I don't hear the alarm. I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to check why the music stopped. It's probably just asking if I'm still playing. I am still playing. I'm just making my own music now. There's no songs playing in my head with the earbuds now. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I'm tempted to look, but that'll cost me time. That'll cost me precious seconds. Okay, here we go. A hand, another hand. Give me an elbow. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think everything's good so far. Good? No. Okay. Everything's good so far. Okay. Yeah. Everything's good. I'm just gonna confuse everyone for a second here. This is just the other hand of the other room behind this room. Because this is supposed to be like a sort of silhouette. I was gonna go simple and just do their little heads just bobbing up and down, but no, I decided to like go detail with the arms and legs from that first one up. I'm like, okay, and then that's my life. Okay. The brooms, they're like musics if you think about it. Only live to do one duty and then die. Except they didn't want to die. They were freaking carried away when Mickey bared that axe. This is awkward. That's what Disney wanted. I don't know if that's what they were referring to when I saw that comment. This is awkward. It was just too perfect. It's just too perfect of comedic timing. Yes. I was having more time than I thought. It would be funny if the timer just went off like right now. Just as I said that. Got a little kink in my shoulder blades. I was just hunching there a lot for a second. Then we'll do little ones. Little ones. Oh no, that's not it. They walk. They're coming to take me away. They're coming to take me away. Ow, I just felt a crack in my neck. I dared to look why the music stopped at the risk of, and then when I looked away, my freaking neck popped. It felt nice. I think I needed that for a second. I think I know what caused it. I'm just hovering over the undo button with my free hand, and I'm kind of steps away from, not steps, but I'm a distance away from, I'm distant. There's the timer. You're just gonna finish this one little dude. Okay, I'm done. He's the late one. He's the slacker of the group. No, he's just getting a new pair of pails. Okay, like right here. Here. An illusion that takes more. Okay, there's Boom. That harp of a massive room. Yeah. No, that's not what I wanted. And that wasn't even the right brush either. I wanted to do pencil because I wanted to do little. I know I'm done, but like, oh no, I shouldn't. I'm supposed to be done. Oh no, I gotta do it now because right now my mouse is not expanding. There we go. You're back. Welcome back, Christine Canigula. Just about done here. I do like that though. I do like that little itch there. I'll leave it there. Oh no. Okay. I'm just gonna leave the mark there as is. Okay. I just finished this up because the timer went off. And this was boom. You saw me working on it, I think. And now I should cross it off the list. Cross that off. Your boomstick. We done with the boomstick, boy, and we're off to the werewolf. Oh, Mr. Wolf, what have you done? You gotta think. Anyways, so for those of you who just tuned in, I don't know what, I'm not keeping track of the views. This is more for like a showcase. We are doing a prompt list. This prompt list, this Inktober prompt list, and we are doing the final drawings of the challenge. Where did my mouse go? There it is. And this was Phantasm. And this was Candy. No, Spectacular, isn't it? No, this was Broom. I like Broom. Broom. Yes. And now we are off to a werewolf. What should I do for a werewolf? Oh, still. What can I do? I need. Excuse me. I know you didn't hear that, but like I did those quiet burps, you know, them quiet bips. Them quiet bips. That's what happened. Where am I? Yeah, in this playlist. I can't draw animals. Oh, you should practice. Practice. It's all shapes and stuff like. That's what drawing animals is. It's all shapes. I could show you while we do the werewolf. I'm just thinking, cause I don't wanna like redo what I did before. With yes, it's all shapes. It's all shapes and sticks. Oh, there's a rogue candy cane. I don't know where. Don't know what layer. I found it. I might eat it. None. It's gone. Where is it? Where is that werewolf? Cause it was for fangs. There it is. I did this for fangs, and it's technically like a werewolf with a snake head on it. But still, I don't want to like repeat like the whole position and everything, you know? You're trying to draw a witch and a cat? That's cute. That's cute. No, cats are round and circular with little triangles. Shape those up to not look like shapes, then you should be fine. I think, so yeah, I need to think of a werewolf situation going on where it's not this. It's different, you know? And I'm glad you liked it, Christine Carnegie. I'll take this minute to drink and look and give my eyes a break for a little bit, which means I'm ignoring the chat. Did you hear it go down my throat? The water. Oh, oh, I just thought of something neato. It kind of relates. Sorry, have you heard that? I had to take something out from under something that was on a metal chair. But, give your eyes a break. Yes, giving eyes a break is important. It is important. You only have 2 peepers, and I don't think we know how to transplant new peepers yet. And I don't know how prosthetic eyes work. Like, and can you see through them, or are they just to make sure your socket doesn't concave in itself? You know, so that the skull stays in the shape. Because our skull, they might be hard as rock, but they mold within each other. They are dependent on their ligaments to be the shape that they are. Which is why if like you do a certain position, like if you keep practicing with an instrument and you have to keep your hands in a certain position, it's difficult at first, but it gets easier because your bones adjust to the position. They morph to adapt to what you're trying to do. And so like if you take your eye out, would your skull like start closing in because there's nothing there to fill? And that's why they put their prosthetic eyes in there? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a medical practitioner. And I know no one. Is there someone on the internet? If you hear this and you're watching in the future, please type in the comments. What's up with that? Stretching's important too. You need to stretch in the morning, stretch for your back, especially if you sit a lot for a living, which is probably a lot of us nowadays. Even before COVID, computers-based jobs were very popular and high in demand. Like you think PewDiePie and Markiplier and Jacksepticeye get those bots from sitting? No. They have desks that can move so that they can stand, so that they can play games longer. And they have regimens, exercising regimens to keep their body in shape. I don't have the attention span to do that. I can only try. And I lose track. But I get back on, only to lose track again. It's a cycle, but it works. I can work more. I can walk more. That's what I can. I should walk more. Oh, I was hearing really intense music. It was one of those drug ads. Those anti-drug ads. I wish Corona didn't exist. It existed before you. But yeah, it'd be nice if it didn't. I wish we had a better handle of this, that's what. Like, it could still exist, but like, freaking, we could, like, that's why I think the medical age is coming up, because we know we can do better than this. And we are, by far, doing better than any other period in history. That's because of medical differences, you know? That felt nice. I mean, like, I feel like we can get a better handle of this. It's just that everyone's, like, not treating this, like, the same level of intensity, you know? It's kind of like swimming in a lake. You know that there's probably various amounts of pollution in the lake, but you swam in it before, you feel fine. There's nothing that bad. It doesn't feel that bad. You might see a diaper or a bottle in there, but you'll still go in. Maybe not after seeing the diver, but you'll go in another day. Even though millions swim in that unfiltered water. If it still looks alright, it's alright. The news say it's not. Some people will listen, some won't. And that's the thing. The germ is so small, everything still looks the same. The news says it's not. Some listen, some won't. You can't control the world. You can control yourself. At least what little you can. Anyways, let's get back to creepy. Do what you can to better your chances. Did it come from? So, let me just do with the werewolf thing. It is very similar. Actually, it's not similar. It has something to do with the timer. I forgot the timer again. With the little short story I read in last night's live stream. Was it was about a little girl that had a werewolf. That found she didn't have a werewolf. She found it's the torn pages of a hag's cookbook, and she found an ointment for a werewolf and an ointment for puppeteering, like to control people or things, like Mickey did with that broomstick. So I'm drawing something similar to that. I think I'm going to make this easier for myself and just have his face like hang down. It also helps to draw animals when you have animals around you, because like then you always like have a reference, you know? That's what I find. If you can't own pets, then like offer to babysit. I don't know. Ask your friends for pictures. Oh, let me go in a little bit more detailed with shapes. See, this is like a circle. That's gonna be the thigh. These are the feetsies. And here's an arm. That's like a thick triangle. There's another thick triangle. You're gonna work on perspective here by doing spirals. They help you see where direction you want to go with things. Here's a square. There's gonna be at the paw, the front paw. You're gonna like slant it down here a little bit for the back to see where the muscles were, because then that'll mean I'll have to move this up. Move this up, it means because it means that it's hunching, you know, like this is the shoulder, that's the shoulder, this is the beam. Although to draw a hunching, it wouldn't be a straight line. Christine Canigula grasped out something. I don't know what though. There's one hand, there's two hands, there's 3 fingers, there's 4 fingers, there's 5 fingers. 1, 2. No, those are too straight. No fingers are straight. That's where the puppet strings are gonna be. Now let me get a little bit more detailed on the face. Not too detailed because I only have a certain number of time. Just detailed enough. I'm mostly telling myself that the whole time frame because like I kept forgetting taking my time with the last pictures. The first two, and I didn't go as detailed as I wanted to because they started off really simple. Oh, okay. LOL, says Christine Canigula. Hey. Yeah, you could take your time if you want. I'm on the crunch time here. Because, like, I gave myself that challenge with this live stream. Because the first live stream, I didn't have a time limit. And I ended up spending the whole night, or the equivalent of a whole day on the page. And so, like, because it was all night for me, I was like, never again. So I decided to have this time frame, this time limit, so that, like, I have a better handle on the time I've spent. Oh, the classic first iteration's up. Ah, don't go detailed with the mouth. No, not you, me. Because, like, time. Anyways, let me show how to get the eyes. So I have the head already right here. This will be where the eyes are. This is where one eye will be. This is where one eye will be. Now, since this is a pop-up instead of a human fully, we're gonna do like little shapes, like a little triangle, little spike here, a little spike there, and then we're gonna like add more floof to them as we go on. And I got triangles up there for the eyes. I'm gonna do little lines to show the emotion I want to convey to like help guide that. And then there and there. Okay. And that's right there. We got a werewolf. I went a bit detailed on the nostril, but basically I got dogs' nose tend to be a bit more rounder and square than cats, I find. I had a cat and a dog, so I would know. Is semi-serious. There's triangle here. You can see the little snout here is like a cylinder, in a sense, going down. We ride and drive you so insane. I'm gonna circle it in orange so that you can see the cylinder here and the cylinder right here is going down again. Wake. I did this on one layer. C'est la vie. I'm gonna, yeah. Now I'm gonna start on this thing. The Goosebumps theme song is playing in my ears. You could direct for wherever you want. I think, no, not wherever you want. Fur tends to go from front to back, no matter what species it is. If it's poofier, then it starts splitting around the middle, sometimes upright. So like, you want the fur to follow where the muscles go, basically where the wind blows. If it had wind. If there was no wind, it's typically at the back, you know? And I'm basically tracing over what I already have done. But that's what you can do with a sketch. Once you like get a handle on how to utilize shapes and lines to like your advantage in drawings, you could basically just draw a quick sketch of what you need to draw and then like fill it all out with lines. Yeah, it looks like that hockey mascot, the Huskies. Come with Scarecrow into the lark. Dark what I do, yeah. You find I like with my bark. One little scare ought to do you some good. If you should find I did a crime, it's a test and on the mind. I need some kind of some suggestion. And if you flare into my lair and shiver paragraph, for scary, go when you shot and kill him, the only question. Another thing about nose. About the dog's nose. It's like they have like some weird little gap here. It's like it doesn't fully connect. It's interesting, isn't it? And they have a different cellular structure than ours. They're more closer to the plant than humans. That whole eukaryotic cell is the powerhouse of the cell. Like that's only applying to like plants and animals cell structures. We have like this weird little tampon looking thing. And also like when dogs' snout goes up, it's like this little bit goes up too. So I noticed too. But yeah, our cellular structure is like a whole lot different than animals. Now if I would ride and take a flight into the night and find you give me something frightening, well, I surely would. But if I seem a bit of screamy, my chance makes you scream. You're obviously we can scream of cure. Your cups for good. One little scare ought to do you some good. Here's the thing about drawing angry faces in general. They have like a lot of wrinkles because you don't like care how like you're looking when you're angry because you're angry. So you tend to like go loose with your face or go tight with your face. Just squint like that one picture, that guy just looking at something so small. I don't know where that's from. I imagine The Office. Your charms and goosebumps, got goosebumps. You scared to go there, and the mama gets you feeling good. And dogs' teeth, when they bare, this is bad, because like, well, I have a crunch time, but like dogs' teeth, when they crunch, when they bare their teeth, they ain't just showing your teeth, they're showing you their whole gums. They're showing you how much teeth they got, not like, they're showing you how big their mouth is willing to bite, not just like how much flashing little pearls they got. They're like, you freaking threatening me? Look at these gums. Look at these gams. They're ready to bite your head off and chew you. If you're only dreaming, I hear you screaming. Tonight all the monsters gonna dance. I'm gonna dead, yeah. I suggest like to just randomly look at like muscle movements, like mouths and stuff, because it's so interesting. Yeah, oof. Animals can get intense. Oof is right, because like, I just imagine my little dog. Like whenever he growls, whenever he bares his teeth, I see his little bitty bitty teeth. I mean like, I don't coo at it, but thinking back at it, it's cute. His little teeth, and like he's so fluffy, you can't see the squints in his the little squints of his skin. You can only just see his little face fur just twitch up and down. Like I said, I won't coo him when he do it, but I will like think it's cute looking back at it, because it is. all monsters. Calling all monsters. Well, dogs don't have slit eyes. They have actually like they have pretty thick irises. Like you can barely see the whites in their eyes. Tonight all the monsters gonna dance. Tonight all the monsters gonna dance. Coming to get ya if you're only dreaming. White eyes hear you screaming. Tonight all the monsters gonna dance. Why is he doing a small face? Oh, never mind. Oh no, what? What's going on in that chat? That's another thing about dogs. This actually looks fine, but I think because it's a werewolf, you know? When you think about dogs is that their eyes are pretty far apart too. I think I'm gonna move that eye a bit further. Oh, you're heading out, Christine? Alright. See you, Christine Canigula. You have yourself a good day or night. Today and tomorrow. I won't be streaming after this, but it'll be up and available for you to stream later to see what shenanigans we get into and to hear that spooky story I get later on. You enjoy yourself now. I'll still finish the tutorial talk. Do dogs squint their eyes? I mean, like I do. I know. I've seen them like do that little practically closed look when they stare at the sun. It's cute. But like, do they have? I think they do, cause like they do that. They gotta look intimidating for their buddies, the humans on pedal legs that don't seem to do anything when threats near. Okay, we got a werewolf head down. Now I gotta go turbo on the rest. I'm gonna do the hands next. Here's the thing about dog nails. I think I mentioned this in the previous live stream when I was doing the head werewolf thing, but like the dog nails, they're sharp, but they ain't like pointy sharp. Whenever someone does that with a werewolf, they're thinking of a cat. Dogs' claws are intensely rough. They're like rough rocks, rock or wood or bone. Because they're made for digging, but they're also made for frickin' clawing. It's interesting. Where cats' claws are made for like climbing and slashing. Dogs are basically like, what's it called? Oh yeah, this is shape space too. Dogs are basically like, I'ma maul you. Cats would be like, I'ma assassinate you. Playfully. First you'll be my toy, then you'll be dead. And then maybe I'll eat you. Maybe. Which is why, like, I kind of like Teen Wolf's, how they did their nails. Oh, Spirit Halloween. It's now a staple of Spirit Halloween, that little claw. Because, like, it resembles the roughness of it, but it still has that pointy bit at the end, like a cat. But it's not too pointy where, like, you could think, oh, that's a cat. And it makes you more think like, wow, that's sharp. It's dull, but it's sharp. This is going to copy and paste it. No. I don't know. I don't. I mean, like, I could see it being a time saver, a whole crunch time saver, but, like, at the same time, there's something more authentic doing the hands different from each other. Like, similar but different, you know? Right now, I'm just, you know what? I still don't know how much time we have left. This werewolf is going to be full, no, not full on wolf. I want to save myself some time, and I can do that by wearing clothes, but it's going to have, like, not the lumberjack fabric that I got going on over there. Like I said, I want this to be reminiscent. No, not reminiscent. I don't even want it to be reminiscent too much, just different. And it'll be different enough. Some dogs' hair rise, others don't. It's interesting, ain't it? Those hairs that rise are called a ridgeback because it typically rises around the ridgeback. Right now I'm doing like a little Jolteon kind of hairstyle going on. Ghostbusters! There's something strange in your neighborhood. Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters! I like Nostalgia Critics' Ghostbusters parody opening for Nostalgia Halloween. Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters! This is like just bad movies. What are you gonna watch? Bad movies! I ain't afraid of no ghost. Add dimension here. That's another thing you're gonna consider when drawing. Or practicing while drawing. Dimensions. You could do that. You could practice with shading. Shading is a nice way to practice things like that. Sometimes, like, it don't need to draw living things, just pictures, not drawings of things. Ghostbusters. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'm afraid of a ghost. I'm alone. You got the phone. Ghostbusters. How am I getting this? From just simple lines? Simple, I had it in my head. Also, like, but for real though, I'm actually shaping out with the lines first and then completing it with the other lines. Like with this pinky, you go down, that's where I want the nail. Then this hand, I want it actually to go weird. And that's where the nail, I decided at the last minute that's where the nail's gonna be, and then I connect the lines. Because this is the nail. I'm gonna add a crook here, so to imitate a hand. Add some lines here to mimic a wrist. And there we go. There's our hand. There's our claw hand. Afraid of knuckle. You can do this, but like it's sometimes advised to not like make sure the lines connect like this, And like, it's usually advised because like keeping it all the lines clear and separate helps like to let the picture out a bit more. Although like I can imagine if you get creative and it could actually turn to your benefit. I think you could turn it into a little interesting piece of work. Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters. Fabrics are a bit tricky for me. Sometimes, most times. Ah, this song came up. It's a lovely song. It's a classic. It's he's following you about 30 feet back. He gets on all fours. It's Shia LaBeouf's song. That's what's going on. But you're all turned around. He's almost upon you now. You can see there's blood on his face. Ah, the timer just went out. Ah. You know what? This is the last one. I'm gonna go for 2 songs to finish this. I'm just cheating this whole time. But at least I'm not giving myself like 2 hours or an hour of extra time like the other live stream. There is this one live stream I had like horrible luck with the undo button, and it delayed so much of everything that I just at one point like I just decided to like just give everything a little bit of time. Like I let it go on the time, but if it wasn't complete, I would complete it. So I'm giving this the Shia LaBeouf song time and the next song. And then we will do the little scary story reading. And close the night with that. Yeah, it doesn't real life do Shia LaBeouf. These are like, you can make these into, these are little squares if you want to like try to do little feet pads. You're shooting a knife with Shia LaBeouf. Sharpening his kidneys. I'm listening to the remix, the one Shia LaBeouf endorsed, and like when he's clapping at the end. Yippee. Wait, he isn't dead. Shia LaBeouf eyes, get it around your head. Shining on their eyes. You're gonna get you. That's so bizarre, Shia LaBeouf. Then you know, fight with Shia LaBeouf. Running for his life, Shia LaBeouf. Shia's gonna not exact Shia LaBeouf. But it's getting faster, finding what like. You spend your life, you bridge to the left, you bend to the right, because of it. You know, the one with the extra ending. You detect the habits, you get to Shia LaBeouf. Let me show you how I'm seeing this. How I'm seeing the, not Shia LaBeouf, the pads. The little triangles right here. I'm imagining them a little spread out. Dogs' pads, little feet pads, can spread out. Some of them have little web feet, so you gotta consider that. It depends on the dog breed. It's like if they're made to like swim in water, they'll likely have little webbed feet between their webs, and it's cute. I think my Wappoosh, that's the name of my little dog, the one you can barely see when he's angry. You see his little web feet. I know zoologists, but I know a lot about dogs. I'm gonna change that. It's the monster mash coming up. I know, because it's on now. This is the instrumental version. I was looking in the lab one night when eyes again clearly sight. But monster from this land. Oh my gosh, I just realized this song is an AU where Frankenstein was like Dr. Frankenstein, like decided to like keep his monster. He did a mesh. It was at home, the flash. He did a mesh. He did a monster mash. Whoa, 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 whoa. He did a mash. They did a monster mash. The monster mash. It was a graveyard smash and mash. You got on it a flash. He did a mash. He did a monster mash. Wow. It's a bow. It's a bow. Have you heard of? I think it's Starbum's version of of the Monster Mash was Castlevania, but like everyone, like the main guy from the main hero kept on like barging in and killing everyone. That was funny. They were just trying to do the Monster Mash, but the Monster Hunter kept on coming in and wrecking the party. It's a fun play on the Monster Mash. She said, whatever happened to my Transylvania twist? You know the mash? It's the monster mash, the monster mash. And it's a graveyard smash, you know the mash? It's gonna mash. I said clothes are tricky for me. Here's the one thing you gotta consider with clothes. Like, they're not just plopped on the character. They can be drawn that way. That's clear enough. But if you want to go detailed, clothes tend to like layer over each other, you know? So they tend to like curl up or twist or bundle up on each other, especially depending on the type of fabric. And knots can look a certain way too. That's another thing. Alright, I guess it's my werewolf. Because that's done. You know what? I'm just gonna do the strings. Because I wanted to do the simulations to the short story. Not the one you're gonna hear. The Hag's Torn Book one I keep mentioning. No, I actually like it a little transparent like that. I'll just erase the wolf in the bottom. No. Yeah. Just bring him up. There's the black, there's the black. I'm gonna make that bigger. Just erasing the skeleton sketch of the werewolf. So that way I could keep up the strings. Because it's thematic with the story. All right, that's black. I know there's technically 2 songs, but those songs were short. This one was actually fairly long. I am gonna binge listen to the Magnus Archives when this is done. After I watch some honest. Are you a member of the cult? Memento Mori, my dear brethren and sisters. The time has come, for the end is nigh. Oh God, it's almost Halloween. I'm watching. What am I gonna be? I want to have you want to the beat. And now I'm gonna teach you how to do this trick or treat. Everybody scream. Everybody scream. It's almost Halloween. Do the trick or treat. Do the trick or treat. It's almost Halloween. Everybody scream. Halloween may be over, but it's time for the new countdown to begin. There's a devil in the corner, and I never shut up and go. Oh, this is nice. I don't want to stop, but I have to stop. I broke the rule too many times. This is beyond breaking the rules. Everybody scream. It's almost Halloween and a trick or treat. After the trick or treat, why is that still there? You know what I mean? Everybody scream. No, I wanted to erase that. Where'd my eraser go? My eraser disappeared. I have to settle for it. That is not the eraser. I have to handle with this eraser. It's the soft eraser. It's better than nothing. I must that's what I get for delaying and for like taking more time. Okay, let me just fix this. What's that? It wasn't there before? You jest. What does it mean? Okay, this time I'm done. Okay, yeah, I forgot his tail. Should I add his tail? I'm gonna add a tail. Everybody scream. Oh, so it's Halloween. Oh, the trick or treat. Oh, to the trick or treat. It was only Halloween. Everybody scream. Everybody scream. It was Halloween. Do the trick or treat. Do the trick or treat. It was only Halloween. Everybody scream. Nah, I liked it without the tail. Okay. Here we go. There's our werewolf. It's our spook werewolf. Our poop. Oh gosh. This song just came on just in time, just as when I was finished. Just when I finished this whole list. Boys and girls of every age, wouldn't you like to see something strange? Come with us and you will see. This is our town of Halloween. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Don't pumpkin scream with the dead of night. This is Halloween. Everybody make a scene. Trick or treat, 'cause your neighbor's gonna die of fright. That's our town. Everybody scream. In our town of Halloween. One that under your bread. Teeth brown, sharp and eyes glowing red. I am the one hiding under your stairs. Fingers like snakes and spiders in my hair. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween, 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 Halloween. In this town we call home. Everyone hail to the pumpkin song. In this town, don't we love it now? Everybody's waiting for the next surprise. And just something's waiting to run past. And Holly, you scream! This is Halloween. Red and black and spider green. Aren't you scared? Well, that's just fine. Say it once, say it twice. Take a chance and roll the dice. Ride with the moon in the dead of night. Everybody scream! Everybody scream! In our town of Halloween. I'm the one clown with a tearaway face. Here in a flash and gone without a trace. I am the who when you call who's there. I am the wind blowing through your hair. I am the shadow in the moonlit night, filling your dreams to the brim with fright. This is Halloween, this is Halloween, 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 Halloween. Tender lovelings everywhere. Life's no fun without a good scare. That's our job, but we're not mean. In our town of Halloween. In this town, don't we love it now? Everyone's waiting for the next surprise. Skeleton Jack might catch you in the back and scream like a pansy, making you jump out of your skin. This is Halloween. Everybody scream! Won't you please make way for a very special guy? Our man Jack is king of the pumpkin patch. Everyone hail to the pumpkin king now. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween, 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 Halloween. In this town we call home. Everyone hail to the pumpkin song. Halloween, 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 la la la. Whee! Well. Thank you for joining me on this trip. This trip through Inktober and that prompt list. This was fun. Not sure if I'll do it next year again, but it was fun when I did it. And that went too fast. Anyways, Yeah, that was like, we had our ups, we had our confusions, we had our downs. Did we have our downs? I don't know. But we had our fun, we had our time, we had our fun, our delights, and the like of that. But it doesn't end here. I'm just having a little, what's it called? Reminiscing of what we've done. What I've done. You guys just hang out and had fun. This is great. It's just as great. I'm glad the werewolf doesn't look the same as the fangs one, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna go back upwards and give them like their seconds. Their 3 seconds is what I'm doing. Like, because like some of them like go by like really quick. But this isn't the end of the live stream just yet. Not just yet. Not like that, like this. This was day 1. This was day 1, y'all. I'm glad I got that reflection down. I didn't know how I was gonna do that, but when I crossed that bridge, I'm glad I did. That lantern was fun to do too. I was like experimenting, going like the whole no border lines, just doing shapes kind of thing. The same thing here, except like instead of black and white, it was all color. This was my Animal Crossing costume, what they wore in their Animal Crossing Pocket game. This was Shadows. Shadows was the first time crunch I did. It was interesting. It was interesting. I liked how the shadow came out. Oh, Unis Honest, Memento Mori. I've got to look up at I gotta look at their Halloween episode. Then there's Among Us. I like that their little ship was decorated in the game. I wonder if it still is. I would like it if it still is. Then there's Commander Peepers. Literally the first thing I think when I read Eyeball. Maybe not the first, but definitely doesn't regret it. Definitely not a regret. I loved it, every second of it. I was so close to it. And there was blood. I liked testing the blood. I didn't do blood on this program before. That was interesting. This was Masquerade. Fun times, fun times. This was the bane of my existence. This was the one where the undo button didn't work, and I used paint bucket. The paint bucket was kind of wonky too, but it somehow miraculously got fixed with this one. So this one is my sort of haven. Thank you, Professor Layton. I kind of didn't know what I was doing this one. I kind of did at the end, but it was like I said at the end. Back then I was more strict with the time crunch. No, actually, this was when I was more lenient with the time crunch because of the first one, the vampire pair one, took so much of my time. But I'll still like had fun. It was just fun. This was fun. It was just gonna be cobwebs, but then I decided to like add the spider for more flair. The witch cat. I have a little witch cat character of my own, but he's more complicated to draw than Google's witch cat. I don't know if it's a witch. I just know they go to a Harry Potter school. And then this is Grave. That was interesting. I just wanted to like. I just drew. No one really gave me suggestions or anything. I just drew. And this one, this was the one someone suggested, a werewolf head, and with a werewolf with the snake head, and like I wanted to accentuate on the fangs because that was the prompt, fangs. So I did. I'm glad it looks different from the werewolf. And then the candles. I thought of like Candle Cove for some reason. I didn't get around to the puppets, but I got this. And that looked good. Elderberry. I was gonna do a little pastry looking thing where each of the pastries were like named and labeled after spells, D&D spells and the like. Maybe for another picture, for another time, on my own, and post it later on the webs, I don't know. But these are supposed to be elderberry muffins. And then I've mentioned this at the beginning. The little hedgehog versus echidna. It's like a Sonic Wizard and Witch AU, I guess. Then the change with the pharaoh, chained to the puzzle spiritually, because he's bound to the puzzle. Zork made sure of that. And now he's free in the afterlife. Like these ghosts singing into the night. The ghost choir going, ooh, 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 ooh. I can't go high. Ooh, doo, 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 and then this is Danny Phantom. I need to finish that. There. Yeah, this is the Danny Phantom and Dude That's My Ghost crossover. Because the prompt was Ghost. The only human is Spencer, if you don't count Danny in his ghost form. And this was August. This is actually a character made for a zine I'm kind of in the works of making. It's about a little scarecrow that's brought to life by the farmer to help her out around the pumpkin patch field. Anyways, and then this was Skull. This was supposed to be Ghost Rider. But I couldn't, I was like more in detail with the time at the time, so like I couldn't get the jacket all nice and cool looking. But that skull, that skull, I love that skull. And then there's Genie. Yes, I drew the genie dressed up as Jack Skellington for Halloween. I had to use a reference. I couldn't just remember him off the bat. I remembered his shape, but there was a lot. I was originally going to draw his nose smaller. I didn't know he had a goatee, apparently, that curled out. I thought the curl was inside his chin. I forgot about the ears. Oh, sorry, I brushed myself against the mic. I had to go for an inch. But yeah, lot about the genie. I didn't know. I don't like vaguely remember. This was Pumpkin. Pumpkin from Batman and Spider-Man. He's having a good time being in the fall. He's a fall baby. And this was today. Phantasia, Candy, Boomstick, and Werewolf. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And we are done with the prompt. Oh my goodness, this was quite the trip. Quite the trip. I am relieved that I am finished because my sleep schedule kind of got wonky because like even if I had the crunch time, I still spent 3 hours of the night into this. But like I'll just have to know when to do this better. I don't know. But so far I'm not doing live streams to that extent. For a while. I'll say for a while for now. Will I do live streams in the future? Of course. Of course. They're fun. I'll admit they're fun. The community and the energy, it's a fun time. It's a fun time. I will write down that one word per person story we all did at the end over there. And during the last set of live streams back in what was it, May? When was the Coronavirus Foundation that Jack did? I can't remember. Not off the top of my head. Anyways, so now I am going to read you guys a spooky story. That's right. We're not done yet. I'm gonna read you guys. I'm gonna read you a nice little bedtime story. Get myself all nice and ready. And here we go. It's a little story I wrote at the end from my class. It's called, well, where's my reading stick? I need to get my reading stick. That's the title of the story. I need my reading stick. No, it's not. Just find a good ambience music for this, because it's a little bit shorter than like the last story I read for this live stream, I think. I like to think it's shorter. It's probably not. This one might do. Yes. It is called. Yeah. I'm gonna pause and see if like the music and my voice are good. Or if I need to like put up the music, or if I need to lower my voice. So excuse me if I retell everything. No, wait, no, not that video. Not, here we go. I'm just gonna check myself out. Okay, here we go. I'm checking out the audio. I'm gonna put it up a little bit more. Let me see how this sounds like. Da 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 da, just to see. Ba da ba. I just want to make sure the music doesn't overthrow my voice. That sounds good. Maybe a little bit more up. Just a smidge. There we go. The smidge should do. Okay. Alright. Okay, gonna start that over from the top. It's too much from the top. Oh, I accidentally have my earmuffs singing. It's the dark of the night that's playing. Ooh, in the dark of the night, terror will find you. In the dark of the night, evil will throw. Ooh, my ear was seen that the night is real. In the dark of the night, in the dark of the night. Alright. So, here we go. The story, not the song. I didn't write a song. I wrote a little story. And it's called, the story is called, no, stop going ahead of me. Alright, it's called The Mystery of the Skeleton The Mystery, hang on, maybe I should drink water before going into this. Stop it. Stay hydrated. It helps you speak clearer. You like that AMSR? I said that wrong, but I'm getting a little too tired. Where did my reading stick went under my thing? No, here we go. Let me just get one more drink. Oh, I almost spilled my water bottle. Sorry for the delay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. A, B, C, D. Okay. So, this short story is called The Mystery of the Skeleton Gentleman. Can you not? Sorry about that. I'll lower that a smidge. I don't know where to keep it. No. Okay, let me just start. Okay, so The Mystery of the Skeleton Gentleman. Many things are said to live in the woods, not just wildlife and their familiar yet fascinating world. There are rumors of witches brewing potions, ghosts drifting in the winds, a living scarecrow that strikes at anyone with its scythe. The oldest of these tales is that of a lone Victorian Queen Anne building and the skeleton that dances through the trees. The house was once owned by a renowned witch doctor of a small town named the doctor was named Tibia Polmaxilia. The oldest members of the community barely recall the witch doctor being revered for their practice in the skeletal system. It was said that under their care, a shattered bone would heal in half the time that it would with a simple cast. Though the witch doctor was in their golden years, by the time our grandparents were children and was said to retire, they say that the witch doctor left their practice to expand their studies into necromancy. Rumors as to why varied from reviving the lost loved one to finding the means to cheat death. Whatever the reason, the witch doctor evidently succeeded, but not in the sense that one would think. In truth, no one knows if the witch doctor is still alive, even if the house still has signs of life. Smoke seeps from the chimney at dusk, and dull lights flicker the windows awake at night. Those who've dared to stalk the house at night say that a 7-foot-tall skeleton with horns would come out and waltz through the woods. I'm gonna pause, make sure this music isn't bombastic. That's good. It seems to take delight in the fear of others, as the skeleton stalks the night, taking long strides while its arms swayed freely. This skeleton had been seen in town with witnesses describing this animated corpse to having horns and dressed in a violet-colored velvet tailored suit with a matching top hat that's too small for its cranium. Its noticeable outfit earned it the name, the Skeleton Gentleman. Some suspect that the Skeleton Gentleman is the witch doctor's assistant, but there is speculation that the skeleton itself is the witch doctor. Many locals have their own thoughts of the Skeleton Gentleman's origin, but the truth lies behind the doors of that house in the woods, and those few who ventured into the building when the Skeleton Gentleman wasn't home come out screeching of ghost hauntings the walls. If the Skeleton Gentleman is the assistant, then would the ghost be the spirit of the witch doctor? Perhaps demons summoned to guard the place? Possibly one of the victims from the witch doctor's necromancy practice. Regardless of what they are, the restless spirits make sure that all intruders don't stay long. The mystery of the Skeleton Gentleman and its relations to the house in the woods has intrigued many passerbys, mostly to test their courage, while some yearn for the truth behind the decrepit doors. One such daring adventure was a 12-year-old. They believed that the witch doctor was successful in raising the dead and that the Skeleton Gentleman was his first. But the undead being killed by the doctor and now lives in the house. The child was so adamant to their story that their friends dared it. The child was so adamant to this story that their friends dared them to venture into the abandoned building to find the body of the witch doctor, so that they can prove their claim. They did so one night, accompanied by their friends, but entered the house alone. The child only managed to heave through the heavy wooden door into the foyer when they turned left and saw the Skeleton Gentleman at the threshold of the living room. One step with his elongated legs was all the skeleton needed to close the gap between it and the small child, who stumbled back out the door before the monster could finish its stride. Another account was of a local student who was intrigued by the witch doctor's supposed medical miracles. I lost my place. The student broke into the house hoping to steal the witch doctor's notes to become the next big thing. Although the student disregards the rumors of the monsters in the woods, they did consider that some other type of intruders might make their home there. The student made sure to be discreet as they entered from the flimsy back door, finding a library to the left. They never saw the skeleton gentleman, but heard rhythmic steps and creaks from the floorboards above. The young scholar found basic medical books and notes, but none detailing anything phenomenal in their eyes until they found a footnote telling of a second library on the second floor. The student crept their way up through the dusty oddity, hearing the stranger's footsteps grow louder, echoing from the outside of a shut door labeled personal study. The barrier burst open from the inside with a puff of stale air, carrying a harsh whisper demanding the intruder to leave. But there was no one in the room. This was enough to send the student leaping through the door. The most recent story is of a drifter who got caught in a storm and went to the building for shelter. The wind seemed to practically shove the lost traveler through the door as soon as it was cracked open. The drifter's only source of light was the frequent lighting from outside. The first flash revealed the skeleton gentleman at the top of the stairs, with his empty sockets locked on the unexpected guest. The drifter tried to get out, but the blistering winds would suck the door shut wherever the small patch of air swooshed into the room like a vacuum. Like quick steps from the stairs behind the drifter gave them no choice but to run through the house to find another exit. The drifter dashed through the back door, but the wild winds flung the screen door uncontrollably as it desperately dangled by the hinge as the rain showers through. Lightning revealed the spiraled stairs tucked in a small round nook at the end of the back door. By the walking shadow of the decreased pursuer nearby. The drifter dove for the stairs, hoping that it would lead to the second floor and find a place to hide. They spiraled to the end of the steps into a black void. A flash of light presented no way out, and only a tall round draped table with two matching high chairs. With no other visible option, the drifter hid under the table like a child in bed sheets, and listened to the rickety footsteps climbing up. The drifter stayed frozen in time as the stormy night passed. Their only source of light dwindled with the last of it exposing the skeleton gentleman's feet and legs, silhouetted at the base of the table. So far, this has been the closest anybody has gotten to the skeleton gentleman. Ever since the drifter, no one has dared to step foot into that house. Authorities found the drifter at the break of dawn after the brutal stormy night. They were shaken to the core with maddening eyes, not uttering a word. The authorities took the suspicious stranger under custody. After days of silence, the drifter's story leaked to the presses, but the traveler left before anyone brought up any following questions. A local pumpkin farmer was the last to see the drifter, saying that she saw the drifter standing at the edge of the woods at dusk. They stood there staring into the trees until the skeleton gentleman stepped out, standing before the drifter. With a swift sidestep and a wave of their long arms, the skeleton gentleman posed in an after-you sort of way. The drifter complied. Going into the woods was the skeleton gentleman, leaving what little belongings they had and never to be seen again. Yes, that was it. That was the skeleton gentleman. And that's how we are ending the night, my dear friends, my dear online entertainees. Like I said, it was fun. I might do some more reading live streams. I don't know. If I get more stories, I don't know. But it was fun. This was a fun time. With that, I will say to you, good night, Demon Slayer. Good night for one final time during the Halloween season. So, without further ado, good night, Demon Slayer. You know, I'm gonna sing the whole song. Let me get to it. There's a monster that lives beneath your bed. Oh, for crying out loud. There's a futon on the floor. It was beat flat as a board. There's a creature that lurks behind the door. Though I've checked there 15 times, though I leave, then he arrives every night. Tell the hoppies that land on your bedpost. That comes 10:05. You'd roast them alive. Tell the creature that looks behind the door. If he knows what's good, he won't come here no more, 'cause you'll kick in his butt at the count of 4. Good night, Demon Slayer, good night. Now it's time to close your tired eyes. There are devils to slay and dragons to ride. If they see you coming out, they better hide. Good night, good night, good night. Good night, my little slayer, good night. Good night. Tell the monster that he's children, that you taste bad, and you're sure you'd be the worst he's ever had. If he eats you, don't you fret, just cut him open with an axe. Don't regret it, he deserve it, he's a cat. Tell the harpies that land on your bedpost that count at the count of 5. You roast them alive. Tell the devil it's time you gave him his due. He should go back to hell, he should shake in his shoes, 'cause the mightiest, scariest creature is you. Good night, Demon Slayer, good night. Now it's time to close your tired eyes. There's devils to slay and dragons to ride. If they see you coming, how they better hide. Good night, good night, good night. Good night, my little slayer, good night. I won't tell you there's nothing beneath your bed. I won't tell you that it's all in your head. Yes, the stream is ending, Crunchy Knuckles. I'm sorry it came in so late. Let me show you what we've got so far, because I'm just singing Goodnight Demon Slayer. But let me show you what we done did. It was quite the trip. Let me get to sketchbook. There we go. R.I.P. Yeah, R.I.P. to this live stream. But we finished the list. And this is what we finished with. This was Werewolf. This was the Broomstick. And this was Candy. And this was, I keep forgetting, Phantasm. It was Phantasm. I might rewatch the stream. Looks really cool. It was fun. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy the rewatch because I say a little scary story at the end and you just missed it. Yeah, that was cute. What was cute? Pumpkin or the cat or Genie as the Jack Skellington. It's all cute. Then there's this cute little thing. That skull. That skull. I love that skull. How it came out. I guess this is one more looky through. Crunchy knuckles. But yeah. Yeah, you have a little short story to get through. Yeah, the kitty cats are always cute. The kitty cats rule the internet. That's what they do. So yeah, you have that to look forward to. I say it at the end. I think you just missed it. No, I didn't just think. I know you missed it, but like, I don't know. I could do like a little encore. I don't know, but like, oh yeah, taking my time through this. Each one more, taking my time. Not that I'm glad this werewolf actually turned out different from the last pumped werewolf because like I didn't want them to look too similar. I keep saying that because I am happy. Like look at it, look at it, look at it. Look at that. They ain't the same werewolves. It ain't even the same pose. And there's Grave. Ah, good times. Good times. A lot of panic. I think this was the stretch that was in the panic. Yes, it was, because this was the next one is Professor Layton, and he was a highlight. Then there's this. That was the bane of my existence for a while. I mentioned that. Good doodle cat. Yeah, it is a good doodle cat. Good times. Have you heard of the new Google? Have you tried the new Google Halloween game with the? It's a sequel to the Wizarding World cat doing magic, the drawing one. I look forward to it. I played it. It's fun. It's nice. It's a little bit more complicated, but it's cool. And there was the first of them all. Yee, you love the magic cat too? I love the magic cat too. Who doesn't love a good little magic cat? I love how this is illustrated and how it's drawn. And then there's like the new fish cat pirate. I wonder if they do a third game, how like that little sea creature is gonna affect. Because I feel like the third one will be in space. Because that's where he went. Oh gosh, the ghost takes over the entirety of the cosmos. Bill Nye intensifies. Or, no, Morgan Freeman? No. Yeah, Morgan Freeman. No. Sure, Morgan Freeman intensifies. But yeah, that was all the fun we had. Like I said, Crunchy Knuckles, be sure to like, we watched the whole stream. The whole thing. Nah, you could skip a little bit towards the end because I do say a little scary story, little blurps here and there, but you know that's just my mouth. But right now we are ending it all for the night. Looks great. Sad I missed it now. Aw, it's alright. You had Halloween to celebrate. If you're across the world, you had Halloween to recover from. But I am getting sleepy myself. I am getting very sleepy. So, as we were, I won't tell you that there's nothing beneath your bed. It's 1 a.m. right now. Oh wow. It's like 2:30 about over here. Daylight savings happened and I did not know that it happened. I was a little late. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little late earlier. Because like I just finished eating. It started at like 11:55 and I ended up being like 5 or 10 minutes late because I had to finish eating. I gotta eat. This helped me digest them foods though. I shouldn't have an empty tummy. You sleep well. Y'all sleep well tonight. I won't tell you. There's nothing beneath your bed. I won't tell you that it's all in your head. This world of ours is not what it seems. The monsters are real, but they're not in your dreams. Learn what you can from the beast you defeat. You'll need it for some of the people you meet. Good night, demon slayer, good night. Now it's time to close our tired eyes. There are devils to slay and dragons to ride. If they see you coming, how they better hide. Good night, good night, good night. Good night, my little slayer, good night. Good night, good night, good night. Happy Halloween and good night.